is, guys, I don't know if I can keep doing this. This is hello, everyone. It is Jake Baller here, and today, as you can see, we're doing another ASMR video. And today's ASMR topic for this video, you guessed it, you saw it. Yeah, it's a ASMR Tinder swiping dating app blah 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 video. God, I'm getting embarrassed doing these, I'm not gonna lie. It's basically a video where I go swiping on a dating app and just have some fun, some relaxing times, just kind of a cool, I guess, little fun video idea. So if you guys could leave a like on the video if you guys like these sort of dating app videos, if you guys want me to continue doing more of these dating app videos. I know some people in the past wanted to do like a story time on like some of my best dates ever, some of my worst dates ever. If you guys want a story time on some like crazy dating stories that I definitely would be very embarrassed to tell you guys, but if you guys want to know, I think that could be like a fun little whisper ramble. Anyways, we are here on the Hinge app. Yes, I know the title of this video is Tinder ASMR. No, we don't use Tinder. Tinder's a little disgusting. I do not want to get banned off YouTube because some of the stuff you find on Tinder is very interesting, but even some things on here are kind of interesting. We've ran into a couple of interesting individuals ourselves here. We're gonna have to wait and find out, watch the video, see who we find. Use the app Hinge, and on Hinge you can actually set a specific location to where you want to look for people. You can set a location 5 minutes from you or across the world if you want some sort of hot hunk to talk to. Be a little pen pal over in the UK or in Australia, something like that. It's kind of cool. Today we have the app open, and you guys know I travel to Vegas pretty often, right? I think it could be a fun, just hypothetical, of course, kind of situation. Let's set our marker on Vegas. I don't think I've ever done a Vegas one before, so let's do a little scoping out on the Vegas area. I do like traveling to Vegas, so let's do like the Vegas area. I don't want to set my marker right on Vegas, but let's check out what's going on in Vegas, I guess. And also a quick preference. I know I am not anything super special. I'm not attractive. This isn't, I'm not boasting or anything. This video is just for fun, entertainment, relaxation. These matches don't matter. This is all just for fun. This is just for show. This is just for YouTube content. First profile we have here is Holly. Holly. Shout out to any Hollies out there. What's up, Holly? Hello. Let's see what we got here. Holly. Okay. If you don't know how Hinge works, it's not like a typical dating app where you have a bio that you fill out. You kind of have these little cue cards that you fill out instead. So Holly's cue cards say, "This year, I really want to start my doctorate." We got a smarty pants on our hands here. That is super cool. A doctorate. Wow, I don't think I've ever known anybody doing that. I did have some friends who got their masters and other things like that. Went back to school to get some more knowledge in them. But a doctorate, that is super impressive, actually. They also have some really cool tattoos. I'm still tattoo-less. I've always thought it'd be kind of a fun idea if I just showed up on camera one day, just completely sleeved up. Do you guys think I should get a sleeve? That'd be kind of cool. Anyways, teach me something about you. Whoa. Teach me something about me. Well, I whisper into a microphone for fun on my free time, so that's something I could teach them. I don't know. Ooh. Guys, we have a sports fan. You guys have no idea the satisfaction it brings me whenever I find a fellow sports fan on these apps. I don't even know what app they're using. It looks like some sort of fantasy sports is. It's like some sort of like fantasy league type of thing. I've actually never seen that before. That's awesome. The way to win me over is have a nice smile. I get compliments on my smile sometime. Maybe okay, this is a great start. This is a great start to a video. Okay, so sports fan, that is fantastic. Okay, let me see if I can try to cook something here. In these videos, I try my best to do like some sort of cheesy pickup line. It's definitely going to be sports related this time. Let's see if I can think of something interesting to say. Alright, so we are back here with Holly, the sports fan. So the first thing I say is, of course, the dog picture. Very adorable dog. I love a good dog picture in a profile. I think everybody does on a dating app. So I say to Holly, first of all, you literally have the cutest dog ever. I'm a sucker for a good dog picture. But I gotta know your fantasy lineup before this moves on any further. Hopefully letting them know that A, dog, love the dog, but B, I'm also a big sports fan, so I gotta know. Now, she doesn't know that I actually have no idea what's even going on in the world of fantasy sports. I actually don't do fantasy sports, but we'll get there at a later point in time. Not really, but in a hypothetical situation, right? Next profile is Taylor. Already off to a good start with Holly, but Taylor here, that's a very interesting profile picture there. It looks like a crazy night in, which obviously being in Vegas, probably some party people in here. I can already tell where this is going. Also, what is kind of cool about Hinge is that you can actually see when the person is active now, active today, active recently, if they're verified, if they're a real person, blah blah blah. Hinge does a pretty good job at letting the other person know how active this person is. I bet you can't beat me at beer pong. Okay, I can already tell where this profile's going. Beer pong. I actually do love a good game of beer pong. There's actually also an arcade game at some arcades where you basically just play beer pong, and I love practicing on that machine. So when I actually do play beer pong, which is not very often, I have some good practice in, but I think it's pretty fun, pretty fun. Some drink pictures, some other pictures. I won't shut up about almost everything. A certified yapper. Now I know for you guys think I'm just the most talkative person of all time. I get pretty much comments on every single one of my videos to shut up and stop talking. I always get told to stop talking. My ASMR live streams in my normal videos, I get told to stop talking. But in real life, I'm really not a talkative person whatsoever, so it would be kind of nice to have someone that would do all the talking for me. But I also don't want my ear tucked off, so I don't know how I really feel about this. I also don't know how I feel about that picture. Holy cow. Let's see. I go crazy for any suffocating cologne and being fed. Lamau. Any suffocating cologne and being fed. So first of all, anyways, whoa. Let's unpack this. Suffocating cologne. So they like a super strong scented cologne, I'm assuming. Okay, and they also like being fed. Now, I don't know, I can't remember the last time I've been fed. Maybe when I was a baby, or like if I'm at the hospital, maybe. That is, an interesting stipulation. I think I'm gonna pass on this one. Definitely seems like a very fun person. Taylor seems super fun. Taylor seems a bit too fun. I'm not gonna lie. They like being fed. Definitely a lot of drinking. We're gonna move on to the next account here, I think. So we have Michaela up next. Wow, all these people have such great smiles. That's so unfair. All these people have smiles, jeez. Michaela, also active today. That's pretty cool. Let's see, we have some couple cool things here. Unusual skills. Looking cute in your passenger seat. We do have a passenger princess here, which is kind of cool. Ooh, they have a picture with a dolphin. That's really cool. Oh, man. You know, I've always wanted to go on like a cruise or something like that, where you can like, you know, swim with sharks, swim with bigger animals and stuff like that. I don't know if I would do it, but I would definitely like the opportunity to get the chance to do it, if that makes any sense. I think I would do dolphins, like sharks and stuff. I don't think I would be able to do. Oh, here we go. A random fact that I love is sharks don't have bones. Their skeletons are made up entirely of cartilage. Can somebody fact check that in the comments? Is that true? Do sharks not have bones? Is that true? There's no way. Because like, I know like obviously like other fish, like smaller fish have bones because you have to like pick it out when you're doing fishing and stuff like that, when you're cooking those things up. But whoa, I didn't know it was just cartilage. Ooh. Wow, so do we not already find a NBA fan here on this video? We also find a Disneyland fan. Now before you guys get nervous, no, I am not a Disney adult. I'm not a Disney adult, but I do love going to the Disney parks. I love going to Disneyland. I was just there like a month ago, and I do love going to Disney World. I've only been there once, but it was a great time. We also have a fellow Disney trip adventure goer. That's exciting. Okay, their next bio thing is the dorkiest thing about me is I can recite most of Hamilton by heart. I'm obsessed with Star Wars and Demon Slayer. Whoa. Nerd alert. I'm also very much a nerd. I love Star Wars. Love Star Wars. And I've seen Hamilton one time. It was good. I just haven't seen it again. Okay, so we have a Star Wars Disneyland fan. I could probably cook something up with that alone. Really good start to this video. Jeez. Okay, bet. Let's see. Star Wars. A Star Wars-y kind of intriguing thing. Alrighty, so kind of starting off here with a straight up just sort of like proposition. Just kind of like the last one where like, oh my god, your dog is so cute. Another one here is, so when are we going to Disneyland? Honestly, guys, like a date at Disneyland is just like peak to me. I would love to go on a date to Disneyland. Does anybody in chat want to go on a date to Disneyland? Homies or not, I don't care. I feel like that'd be such a fun time. But also I say, but what is the Star Wars ship do you want your relationship to most be like? And why is it Han and Leia? Because everybody always loves Han and Leia. They're kind of toxic to each other. They're very playful with each other. But at the end of the day, they truly do love each other. So I think Han and Leia have like a great shipping. Which, by the way, I use the term ship in like a playful form. Like a Star Wars ship and a Star Wars ship. Obviously a Star Wars ship like a TIE fighter, but like a Star Wars ship like a relationship like Han and Leia or Anakin and Padme. You can kind of see how I'm using kind of playful words here. If you know, you know. I'm trying to do something kind of fun, a little play on words. What's Star Wars ship? I don't know what I'm doing here. Anyways. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was just scrolling through some of the pages to make sure they're like, you know, YouTube safe. And we actually got a like. That's insane. Oh my god. I am filming this video like early in the morning right now because I actually have a flight to catch in a couple hours. So I'm filming this in the morning so people are awake when I'm actually filming this video and we get a like on our page. Holy cow. Corinna. That's actually crazy. This has only ever happened one other time. Corinna here. Hello, Corinna. That's a pretty name. Okay, so their first little cue card thing is, you should not go out with me if you're nonchalant. Oh God. You know what? Nonchalant is definitely a describe-y word that I think a lot of people would describe me as. I know a lot of you guys always ask me, oh, Jake Baller, you're so chill. Jake Baller, you're so laid back. Especially during my ASMR live streams, I get called that a lot. So I think nonchalant might be also something that you might be able to describe me as. I've dated nonchalant guys, and no thank you. My love languages are physical touch, quality time, giving, and words of affirmation. So your love languages are all of the love languages. Wow, good job. No, man, love languages, that is such like an interesting concept. Oh, but words of affirmation is for sure my love language. Facts about me, okay. I'm a gamer. Have been since the age of 7. 7. Sorry. I play PC, but an Xbox gamer at heart. You also have anything Marvel and Harry Potter. Whoa. A Marvel and a Harry Potter fan. Wow, that's really cool. I'm not a huge fan of Harry Potter, but you guys know I love Marvel. Marvel might be my most favorite fandom that I'm a part of. Also, starting gaming at the age of 7 is pretty cool. That's pretty nice. That's about the same time I was really getting into gaming, like my PlayStation 1 days. About that time. One thing you should know about me is I'm shy at first, but once you get to know me, I'll be more open, just bear with me. They also have their Instagram in their bio, which, guys, if this wasn't already like a light match potential thing, I would have swiped left. I would have not accepted this profile. You guys know it's my #1 rule. If a social media app, a Cash App, if a Snapchat is ever found in a bio, it's an instant reject. I hate when people do that. It's almost like they're fishing for like either social media attention or money or blah blah blah. So Corinna, I actually would have not accepted this account if they didn't already do this. You know what? I'm not gonna confirm or deny if I do match with this lady. But very crazy. Wow, we get a light on our profile in the video. That is, what a crazy coincidence. Alright, next one up. We might do one more after this. We have Varna. Varna. That's a really pretty name too. Varna. That's really cool. That picture, that background is really awesome. Is that kind of looks like a Rome, Italy, Greece kind of vibe. Maybe more Italy. That looks really cool. You guys know I really want to go to Italy. I go crazy for Stroop waffles. Does anybody know what a Stroop waffle is? That sounds very German-esque. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, they actually have a picture of them in the Chandelier bar in, I think it's the Cosmo in Vegas. That's really cool. What I order for the table, Stroop waffles. Okay. The key to my heart. Okay, this. Alright, well, obviously, Varna is addicted to Stroop waffles. Now, sadly, I've never had a Stroop waffle. I don't know what a Stroop waffle is. It doesn't even sound like a real word coming out of my mouth. Stroop waffle. Well, sorry, Varna. I'm gonna have to pass. You look like a great person, but not a lot of info going here when I can just tell you, like, whatever the hell a Stroop waffle is. Alright, last one here because I actually need to start packing right now. We have Aspen, which is kind of a funny coincidence because Aspen's profile picture is just straight cheeks, so not showing that, but Aspen showing off a lot of Anyways, best travel story. Best travel story. Flying all night, renting a car, and driving through the Swiss Alps to see the Matterhorn. It's breathtaking even when you're sleep deprived. That's really crazy. Oh my god, wow. Yeah, the Matterhorn is something I would definitely love to see. I really love sort of like that huge mountainy kind of vibe and environment. So, geez, seeing that in the Swiss Alps, that would be insane. That's a lot of traveling. I don't know if I could actually do that. That's definitely a lot of traveling. I don't know if I would be able to do that. I go crazy for someone who is smart and kind. Duh. Also, being a college football fan doesn't hurt. If you guys know anything about my sports hot takes, you guys know that I think college football is extremely overrated. I think it's kind of boring. I do not watch any college football, not the playoffs, not the championship game. I could literally care less about college football. I literally don't watch it at all. Yikes. It definitely seems like they are a big college football fan. They even have a profile picture on here. I'm not going to show you guys it, but it has a picture of them with like their whole family wearing Sooner, Oklahoma Sooner stuff. So, kind of a yikes. Do you agree or disagree that Italian food is overrated? Guys, I'm ending the video. I'm ending the video right now. I love Italian food so much. I love Italian food so much. I am saving and planning for an Italy trip that doesn't even exist just because I love Italian food that much. Even if they think it's overrated, even having this question on a profile, I can't do this. I love Italian food so much. I could not be with someone who doesn't like Italian food. I'm not even joking. Also, I'm not a big college football fan. Also, that first profile picture is kind of insane. You look great. Don't get me wrong. The gym is working for you, but that as the first picture people see of you is wild. Anyways, guys, what a wild trip. We got a match live here. I got recognized for being on YouTube, which is crazy. And some very interesting people, but also some good, interesting people. Again, this video is just for jokes, it's just for fun, it's just for relaxation, entertainment, blah blah blah. I'm unattractive, I'm ugly, I get it, I know. This video is just for fun. But I love you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys had a good time as well, and maybe I'll do another one of these very soon. I did tell you guys if one of these videos do really well, we'll finally do a Portland, Oregon dating app one, which dating in my local area live on a video sounds like a nightmare, but for you guys, if you guys give this video a lot of love, I'll do it. Anyways, bye guys, bye guys, bye guys, bye guys, bye guys, bye guys, bye.